So today is a special day. I get to talk about my husband and how awesome he is. I literally don't have time. My husband is a real American hero, and he was my hero long before I even carved it on his wedding ring. And I have a mission, and he's upstairs in bed having his chicken fingers. So I'm going to read from Haggai today. In the 7th month, on the 21st day of the month, the word of the Lord came by the hand of Haggai the prophet. Speak now to Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, governor of Judah, and to Joshua, the son of Jehozadak, the high priest, and to all the remnant of the people, and say, Who is left among you? Who is left among you who saw this house in its former glory? How do you see it now? It is not as nothing in your eyes? Yet now be strong, O Zerubbabel, declares the Lord. Be strong, O Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest. Be strong, all you people of the land, declares the Lord. Work, for I am with you, declares the Lord of hosts. According to the covenant that I made with you when you came out of Egypt, my spirit remains in your midst. Fear not, for thus says the Lord of hosts, yet once more in a little while I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land, and I will shake all nations, so that the treasures of all nations shall come in, and I will fill this house with glory, says the Lord of hosts. The silver is mine, the gold is mine, and the gold is mine, declares the Lord of hosts. The latter glory of this house shall be greater than the former. That means it gets better with time, says the Lord of hosts. And in this place I will give peace, says the Lord of hosts. Blessings for a defiled people. On the 24th day of the 9th month, in the 2nd year of Darius, the word of the Lord came by Haggai the prophet. Thus says the Lord of hosts, ask the priests about the law. If someone carries holy meat in the fold of his garment and touches with his fold bread or stew or wine or oil or any kind of food, does it become holy? The priests answered and said no. Then Haggai said, if someone who is unclean by contact with a dead body touches any of these, does it then become unclean? The priests answered and said, it does become unclean. Then Haggai answered and said, so is it with this people and with this nation, and before me, declares the Lord, and before me, declares the Lord, and so with every work of their hands. What they offer there is unclean. Now then, consider this. Consider from this day onward. Before stone was placed upon stone in the temple of the Lord, how did you fare? When one came to a heap of 20 measures, there were but 10. When one came to the wine vat to draw 50 measures, there were but 20. I struck you and all the products of your toil with blight and with mildew and with hail, and yet you did not turn to me, declares the Lord. Consider from this day onward, the 24th day of the 9th month, since the day that the foundation of the Lord's temple was laid. Consider, is the seed yet in the barn? Indeed, the vine, the fig tree, the pomegranate, the olive tree have yielded nothing. But from this day on, I will bless you. Bless you. I met a friend today. He was on a street corner with a sign. And we spoke on Jesus. And I waved as we drove by again an hour later. I met a few good people today. And each one of them teaches me something. If you go back to women writers, you will find that each person you speak to really does carry a message for you, even if it's one that you're rejecting, and that's okay. So in this library, just remember the numbers they're meaningful, they matter. And what's the date? Oh, it's October 17th.